Bank Stadium. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Pat the 60, pat the 60. 60 Eagles.
Taylor again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
They got some room to toe home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Bronco lead.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go. He's got it at the 30. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Taylor trying the left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Running back sent in motion. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Richardson on 3rd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
They sure tootin' now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
24. Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for ETN. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving.
And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
Thomas Jr.
Got it. Ready?
Brings up third down.
Hey, run. Hey, take right open.
They'll run here. ETN. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35.
Easy. Route. Hey, Ginger. Duck. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
11. Hey, Ginger.
Once again here, second and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they don't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. He's going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. This is going to be down to just about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
And
18. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Hey, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trimmed back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Tootin now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
14, Colts 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw here from Richardson. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Ventrell Miller.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On play action now, Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To the air on this 1st down. Richardson going with the screen to Taylor. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. Has another lane. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a one-score game in the 1st half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4.
Colts 13. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Gun. Hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Well, that's not what the offense starts on. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
ETN on 3rd down. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
77 Wolf.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Forced out to his right. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. The throw right side finds Pittman. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's more into the hands of Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 17. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. 1 play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. It's a downfield working the left. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Focus, huh? Go, let's go. Think right. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he'll just throw it away and send us, Brock, into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Stand 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. 11 at. Hey, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Hey, easy. Route. Up. Hey, gun. 11.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
11 at it. Red on red. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, Lion, 13 loop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 24, Colts 20. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Doolin. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ready. Pass to 60.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Once more now, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On red.
Now a give. It's Etienne headed left. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They go play action. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side. Caught by Thomas. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right? They're in the film room front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. On his little for the extra point. Pressure gets there right side. It's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. Space on the right. He's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
Colts, 27. Sanchez to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Rip, 23. Turn, this one's hot.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence rolling down to his left. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, this one's hot. Silver.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one connects. He will not score, but that does set him up for first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Jaguars.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey,
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
No run, ETN. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. It's 2nd and goal. A toss play to Tootin. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line.
And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Gould on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that from the kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hold the ready!
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Indianapolis.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars 47-yard.
Second down carry for Taylor. Escapes the defender. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Again, he's got room. Check it down to Taylor. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Or maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly right on the spot.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding a 4-point lead. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Lisa 24.
Back to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. 11, add it.
Lawrence, a quick throw out line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. On his Little for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
38-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Richardson now. Going with a screen to Taylor. Makes the tackle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Richardson to throw. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 2, 19 Wyatt.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's the one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down, and they go right back to it. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So the Jaguars come away with the